Hello to all my viewers. In today's episode, we're going to begin looking at organization. Organization is very key to a seamless flow in your classroom. Organization is also a key element for your students to learn and understand. So what we're going to look at today is called Google Drive. I'm sure you've probably heard of it before, but we're going to look at it from just an organizational standpoint. So in order to get to Google Drive, you have two options. You can click, after you've signed in to Google, you can click your little waffle key and select Google Drive, or in your address bar, you can put drive.google.com. Either way works. Now, once this comes up, what I want you to see here is you can see I've already got my own files and folders, and what I would suggest is learn to use your folders. With your folders, this can organize and differentiate between individual classes or individual students, whichever way you choose to set it up. Now, if you need to create a new folder, you click New and then click Folder and give it a title. Now, from the teaching aspect of things, what I want you to look at here is I have set mine up. Essentially, it is my lesson plan. And you can see where it says classes. Now, so you can see for my marine science class, my physical science class, environmental science class, or chemistry class. But what I've got here is if we go into, say, my marine science class, you can see I've got it separated out into PowerPoints, resources, and tests or quizzes. Say for my PowerPoints, if I go in there, everything in there is set up by units. So if we're on Unit 1, then I just go to Unit 1, and here are my PowerPoints that I use for Unit 1. If we go back to Marine Science and we look at the tests and quizzes, here are all of my tests and quizzes for Unit 1. You can see here this is using Google Forms, another online testing method. Here are my quizzes, my tests, and these are editable. So once we finish the material, then we've got a test that I can make changes to, or is very easily deliverable on Google Classroom. The one thing that I do like about this is the fact that if you embrace the Google aspect, every bit of it is very seamlessly deliverable through Google Classroom. Whether it be your Google Slides, your Google Forms, your Google Sheets, your Google Docs, it all seamlessly works well with Google Classroom. Now, from the student standpoint, if your students are going to be using this, one thing that I would strongly suggest, if you're delivering documents and resources through Google Drive, I would suggest using the Team Drive. The Team Drive is very useful. One good thing about this is the fact of, in a regular shared folder, students can delete files and, oh, hey, I never got it. But with Team Drive, it stays on the Team Drive. They cannot be deleted unless you delete them, the person who put them on. Now, so if you need to start a new Team Drive, you click New and give it a title. I will call this one a demo. Once you click Create, then all you really have to do is to go in, and where it says Add Members, you click Add Members and simply add in their email addresses for all the students that you want to have access to it. If you want to create one for each student, fantastic. If you want to create one for each class, that also works well. This is a good way to disseminate a lot of information at one time if you need to. And so the biggest key here is to think of this as a flash drive. Our students have all used flash drives. We have all used flash drives in the past. The difference is that this flash drive is not something that you have to carry with you. As long as you've got your username and password, you can get into this anywhere as long as you've got an internet connection. You can manipulate this on your phone. You can do anything you need to with this without remembering that flash drive that you accidentally washed in the washing machine and went through the dryer. But the capability of sharing these files and teamwork and collaboration is greatly invaluable to us as teachers' workflow, as well as to our students and developing their organization techniques. I hope you find this extremely valuable. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment on the video. Thank you.